You know, doing a film, if you want to do it the right way, it costs you money. A good bit of money if you really, really want to do it the right way. You know, starting out with a Mother's Day, we had a conversation between myself, my producers, Shelton DeMar Lewis and D'Angelo Crawford. We talked and we said, hey, you know, this film is going to cost us a certain amount of money. I think we were talking about $5,000, and that's still very, very low when it comes to when you think about your Hollywood movies. But for us, we felt like we could create a compelling piece for that amount of money. But the conversation was, hey, we're not going to start, or we should not start, until we have all the money. That was the agreement between us three. But for me, I just felt like God was telling me, just do the planning, come up with the schedule, get the cast, make sure the script is as tight as it can be, and then go. So that's what I started to do. I worked with our other producer, Q Will, and told him, say, hey, you know, let's come up with the schedule. And so the agreement was, when we first start out, we'll shoot all the things that are cost the least amount of money or won't cost us anything to shoot. We'll start with that. And then we'll get to some of the heavier items later as we take time to either save the money, come together, build the money, raise the money, whatever the case may be. Well, we got through those scenes, and then now here we are still needing money, and we're now ready to shoot the scenes that are gonna cost us a substantial amount of change. So we had to come back to the table as a production company and talk again. And needless to say, the conversation came up again and said, hey, well, this is why we kind of did not want to start, particularly my producer, Shelton DeMar Lewis. Hey, Fred, this is why I did not want to start until we had the money, so we're not having this conversation. But then we had a conversation about faith and how it's so important to trust God in everything that you do. If you're going after what you know He has called you to do, then you got to understand that He would not give you the vision without providing the provision to be able to accomplish whatever He's called you to. And money is nothing to God. And so this was the conversation that I began to have with him, and say, we're going to trust God that we will have this money to shoot these scenes. Well, so we started asking for donations. We started putting out information and videos. And when I tell you, God came through in a mighty way. Every single weekend that we've had to shoot, there was a number that was in front of us. Whatever number that was, whether it was 1,500, whether it was 700, no matter what was in front of us, like, we need this weekend, we had it. Sometimes more, but we had it. And we've been able to shoot because of people like yourself and others and family who have come together and said, God placed it on my heart to give to you. And I am so grateful and appreciative of the obedience of not only our supporters and those who have given, but I thank God for the obedience of the crew, the cast, everybody that says, we are going to follow this vision. We are going to get this film done. And as we've been going on, everyone's faith has increased, because we now see that if He called us to it, then He'll get us through it. And that is the truth. And so we're so grateful that we've been able to complete this film up until this point. And I know that God is going to see us through all the way to the end because of you. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and make sure you click the bell to keep up with all the updates. If you would like to donate, visit ThirdDayFilms.com. Click Upcoming Projects, click a Mother's Day, and scroll down to our different tiers, or donate what you can. Thank you so much. God bless.